So the Oracle card to start us off today, which I think is really wonderful, we're getting such a good run of these, is stay focused. And it's Kuthumi, I think is how it's pronounced. And Kuthumi is actually, I looked him up, and he is said to be a reincarnation of St. Francis and I think Pythagoras. But St. Francis struck me because that was a recent one for us. But stay focused. So whatever, you know, our intentions, our desires and our dreams and priorities are, maybe we've been thinking about that, or then we try and stay focused. We try and stay just where we are, what's right in front of us, and keep that focus. So with that, I think we'll begin. Let's sit, keeping our focus. I'll be here to remind you of your focus throughout the practice and to remind me. So having you here helps me to remember to stay focused, one pointed focus. We'll keep that. So as we're sitting nice and upright, get yourself comfortable. Have a little rock, maybe. Let's have a little rock just to kind of find our seat, and it kind of gives us a sense of comfort before we start. I always feel this rocking motion, so nice, comforting, and bringing us into a stillness. We have a little bit of movement to bring us into stillness. So lifting the chest, dropping the shoulders down, away, keeping that nice strong belly. And let the hands just rest in the lap. Let's have the hands resting in the lap. So we've got this sense of centeredness, of focus. I like to have the hands one top of the other, maybe the thumbs just touching there. That's kind of a nice position. Let the shoulders drop back, the chest lifted, back of the neck long, chin slightly tucked in, head on top of the body. Close the eyes. Just take a moment here, bringing ourselves into this focus for our practice. And just being quiet and still for just a few moments here, not even 1 minute, just to bring clarity and stillness, maybe a bit of nothingness, an open space to enter into in our yoga practice today. Okay, take a breath into the nostrils and out through the mouth. Nice long sigh. Let yourself just sit. And then we're just going to wake up the heart a little bit, coming into this center. This is a great place to focus as well, particularly if we're feeling a little bit kind of stirred up by the weather, this windy weather. So we're just going to bring the fingertips to the heart. Yeah, taking our time, bringing into the heart center and around the chest area, taking the time. And high on the ribs here, give them a little rub as well. Just feeling the body, encouraging it to open up a little bit for us. And then interlink the fingers one way, interlink them the other way, and interlink them in the way that you feel you most want to. Just changing and just noticing that difference. And then breathing in through the nostrils, turn the hands out, and then pushing up. Keeping the chin tucked in slightly, back of the neck long, stretching up, feeling the base of the spine going down to the ground, breathing in, expanding that chest that we've just woken up, breathing out. One more breath in and breathing out, bringing the arms down. Good. Bring the hands to the knees, just rub the knees a little bit. Let's just loosen that up, warming, bringing warmth. So really bringing our focus into our body. Takes a moment just to take it away from this kind of heady space. So we bring it into the body. And then we're just going to take the left hand onto the left side, bend the elbow. We're going to stretch, extend to the side. So inhaling, extending the right fingers up to the ceiling. Feel the side getting nice and long. And then breathing out, reaching over the body, bending into that left elbow. And just opening the side body, opening that armpit up, but keeping that, don't have the arm like clamped to the side of the head. Keep some space. We want space in the neck, space in the side. Everything has space. And looking up at the ceiling on the inside of the arm, if your neck is okay with that. Good. Use the inhale to come up. Use the exhale to bring that right hand down to the ground, bending in that elbow, nice and bouncy. Breathing in, extend up from the left side. Breathing out, looking up at the ceiling on the inside of that arm, reaching the arm over the body, bending into the right elbow. Oh, so get a lovely, lovely extension through the left waist, for the ribs getting some attention, they're expanding, making sure you keep some space between the left ear and the left shoulder. So nice space for the neck. Breathe, still keeping the neck in line with the spine, whether you're facing forwards or whether you're looking up at the ceiling. Good. Use the inhale to lift up. Exhale, lower that arm down. Bringing the fingers, interlinking them in front of the body, breathe in. And breathing out, taking the hands away. Let's open the back of the heart. Drop the head down, looking down at the heels there. Opening the back of the neck. We'll do a bit more work on the neck in a second. I think it needs it. Taking the hands forward, opening the back of the heart between the shoulder blades. Breathe into that space. Really focusing on that space between the shoulder blades and breathing out, taking the hands forward, but with the breath, with the support of the breath. One more breath in and release the arms. Lift the head slowly, taking the fingers and interlinking them behind the back. Just letting them relax on the back there, the interlinked fingers, breathing in to the chest, keep the chin tucked in so the neck is already in line with the spine. And as you breathe out, just taking those hands back away from the back, shoulders away, down and away from the ears. So really the chest is pressing forwards and upwards. If you could draw a line to where your heart is wanting to go, it's wanting to go kind of up to the point where the ceiling and the wall meet, the edge of the ceiling there. Every inhale, opening that heart space. Breathing out, fully expelling the air. One more breath in and release. How does that feel? A little bit more open now. And then we're going to look at the neck. So we'll just have a look at the neck now because it needs some attention. Breathing in, extend the arm up, the right arm, and take that hand onto the back of the neck. Left fingers just below the ear, breathing in. And breathing out, bringing the chin down to the chest, letting the hand drop. And then turning and pointing the nose towards your left knee there. So we're getting lots of length naturally in the left side of the neck, dropping the left shoulder down, breathing into the chest still, breathing. As you breathe in, feel the whole chest area expanding. As you breathe out, feel the shoulders drop down, dropping your burden there, and just expanding in the left side of the neck. Use the inhale to lift the head up. And use the exhale to release that arm. Notice the difference. Whoa, such a difference. I definitely needed this extension on my neck. Breathing in, extend up to the left and dropping that hand back of the neck and feeling the fingers just below the right ear there. Just gently holding, well, actually I would let the thumb of the left hand just point down, right down the center of the back there. Breathing in and then breathing out, bringing the chin to the chest without kind of collapsing. We're just really expanding the neck and then turning the nose to point. The nose is pointing at the right knee. And so we're, again, with ease, with breath, with focus, with our focus, just paying attention to this right side of the neck. Dropping the right shoulder down, dropping both shoulders down, in fact, breathing in to the body, breathing out fully. Releasing, breathing out through the nostrils, letting everything go. Now use the inhale to lift the head up and the exhale, release that hand. Just take the shoulders back. Let's enjoy that little bit more space we've got. Breathing in, lift the shoulders up, breathing out, roll them back. We'll do that a couple of times, maybe 2 or 3 times. Beautiful. And let's take the shoulders forwards a few times and just feeling that release of tension. Feels so good to actually, create our own tension so then we can release even more. Just feel that kind of ease coming into the shoulders. And then we'll take the hands in front of us. So just in front of you, or if you want to walk them a bit further forward, you can, just to get a bit more extension on the back. So take them as far as you can go with the hands on the ground there. Doesn't matter if your sitting bones come off the ground. Inhale, and as you exhale, taking the sitting bones back. So really sitting deeply back, as if you're trying to drive the base of your spine into the earth. So we're opening the backs of the shoulders, again, opening in the armpits and the backs of the shoulders, dropping the head down, breathing into the back ribs. Use your
Nostril breath, breathing in and out of the nostrils here. So extending the breath. Now use the inhale to come back up. Walk the hands back up. And take the hands behind. Fingers are pointing forwards this time. Just dropping back. And now open the chest. So we're really working into this whole chest area, the shoulders and the neck as well. And keeping the neck kind of in line with the spine. So we're not throwing it back. Just so we're looking up slightly at the ceiling. Breathing into the chest, opening the chest, breathing out. One more breath in and breathe out. Good. Now let's come onto all fours here. And we'll do a little bit of a dynamic cat. So again, getting to the spine now. Feet are flat behind, hands, fingers spread wide. Engage those hands. The base of the thumb in particular, get that really placed down. Now use the inhale to lift the gaze, look forwards, take the chest forwards, and as you breathe out, the tailbone's tucking under, we're arching up through the spine, the chin's coming to the chest, you sit back into the heels. It's going to make this an exaggerated version. So the forearms come down, the eyes come forward as you inhale, and then you tuck the tailbone under, breathing out, arching up through the spine, sit back into the heels, still breathing out as you sit back. The inhale, the eyes lead you forwards, the chest is following your eyes, and then you roll that under, breathing out, arching up through the spine, looking down or back at your feet. Inhale. So again, if you're imagining, you can do this with your eyes closed. If you're imagining the journey, keep your focus on your heart center and what's a shape, or what's the journey your heart center is making during this. And we're going to try and see if we can make that journey or that orbit as big as possible. So we're making this heart travel in a big circle. So you really bring it back down, bring it close to the ground, take it as far forward, up, and then lifting as we arch the spine, lifting the center of the back. But with the breath, so it's kind of like a breath journey. Really see if you can feel and visualize and focus, have it as your focus point. The heart center. One more, breathing in, breathing out. And sit back into the heels, bring the forehead to the ground, and sweep the arms back into the pose of the child. Just take a moment here. Back of the arms on the ground. Breathe into the nostrils. Sigh out through the mouth. Relax the arms forward, relax the shoulders forward. Have maybe a little sway here, just to help that kind of release. So having a little sway, moving the weight from the right shin to the left slightly, having a little rock there. And you can feel also your forehead is getting a rock. So you're kind of rolling your forehead on the ground. Yeah. And then come to a stillness. Breathing into the nostrils, sigh out through the mouth. Good. Now you're going to come up to kneeling on high knees. So we're going to open the front of the body a little bit. Good. Breathing in, breathing out. Now lift the heels, take the toes underneath, bring the hands to the heels. We're going to come into a camel. Again, opening this chest, opening the heart. If you can't reach your heels, place something on the heels. Cushions or blocks or books or whatever you've got there. Or if it's too much, then you can always place your hands on your back. Got the same position here, but less dramatic. So breathing, you take one hand back at a time onto the heels with the fingertips. Take the hips forwards and breathe, particularly opening the fronts of the hips there. Most important when we're doing a lot of sitting, as is the modern lifestyle. So we have to kind of counteract that all the time. One more breath in and release down. And sit back in the kneeling position. Just see how that feels there for a second. Now we're going to just take the hands, walk them forwards, a little bit further forward, so than if you were coming into a swan. A bit further forward, just so your bottom is away from your heels. So we're in an extended dog, little puppy dog there. So just so you can't reach your heels there, and you can let your head fall down. Maybe your head reaches the ground, maybe not. So you find a place which you find it most useful there. We're really opening the chest, opening the backs of the shoulders, getting that really involved and getting some length from the spine in preparation for our downward dog. So in this extended dog, it's much easier to get that length because we haven't got to worry about the backs of the thighs. So breathe there. Feel the fingertip to the base of the spine, lots of length there. Find the support in the abdominals to support that back. And then just walk the hands back for a second, just rest in the swan, bring the forehead to the ground. Just take that rest on the backs of the shoulders there for a moment, just so you can prepare for coming into downward dog. So hands are extended forwards, spread the fingers wide. Coming up onto all fours, breathing in, tuck the toes under and breathing out. Lift the heels, lift the knees off the ground. And let's just walk the dog a little bit because we're just getting the legs a little bit ready here. So pushing back with the hands, bringing the right heel down, bending the left knee, bringing the left heel down, bending the right knee. And we're just moving from heel to heel, walking the dog, looking back at the feet, looking back. Breathe, breathe deeply. Just enjoying that kind of ease we're bringing into the back of the legs. And then walk the feet towards the hands. Let the body hang, knees are bent. Hang the body, let everything hang from the hips. Release the weight. Breathing in through the nostrils. Sigh out through the mouth. Make it loud and long. Empty out. When that's empty, feel that little sunshine at the base of the spine. Even in this windy day, there's a little bit of bright sparkling sunshine coming through. So we're just going to keep the knees bent, leave the arms heavy, leave the head heavy, and slowly, slowly uncurl. Keep breathing in and out the whole time. Uncurl to standing. Arm to standing. Standing nice and tall. Yeah. And let's just, as we sat, we began by sitting and extending. We're going to do the same thing but standing. So feet are hips apart. And think the fingers, breathing in and breathing out, pushing the hands up, pushing the feet into the ground. So feeling our full length. Breathing in, breathing out. One more breath in and breathing out, lower the arms down. And let's just move with this now. Breathing in, lifting the heels off the ground, bringing the hands together and breathing out, lowering the arms down slowly. So we're trying to keep this even, within these two parts of the breath. The inhales all the way up. It's a bit more dynamic, a bit stronger because we're pushing up with the heels, and the out breath slowly coming down, bringing the heels down slowly, breathing out slowly, emptying out. And again, opening the hands up, really lifting the hands up, lifting even into the fingers, extending, bringing the hands together, breathing out, slowly coming down, slowly coming down. So you're really getting some attention in your feet as well. Lots of points of focus. You can focus on the points or the tips of the fingers, drawing a beautiful circle around you. And what's in the middle of that circle? What's in the middle? Let's see, what would be in the center of that? Well, it looks like it could be the heart. Right in the center, the focal point of this beautiful circle we're drawing around ourselves. Like a kind of beautiful space we're kind of drawing, breathing out, coming down for the last time, softly bring the heels down. And let's just move slowly. Let's try this slowly with this little cross crawl, lifting the left knee, meeting it with the right hand, and the other way. So we're just doing this kind of in a very slow but a very focused way. So we're really connecting up, coordinating. Yeah. So we can stay focused on what we're doing, noticing the impact of this simple little practice. How is it connecting up the body and the brain? How are we feeling coordinated, balanced? And then we'll try the next one, extending the leg, meeting it with the opposite hand. How does that feel? I'm moving a little bit slower than usual. Noticing the impact if you go a bit slower than the way you usually do this. Is that a bit more difficult to balance? Yeah. And then we'll take the left leg out to the side and the right arm is going over the head. We'll take this left arm kind of almost cradling. So we make this shape. And again, with a slow but focused attention, we're moving slowly
and purposefully keeping our focus, noticing what's happening with our mind, what is capturing our attention, and bringing this back. Again, you know, the center of this circle we're drawing with the fingers here is the heart again. Beautiful. We come to a stop, and let's just bring this more openness into the hips. So bring the hands to the waist or to the hips there, and lift and open, lifting the knee high and opening out to the side. Again, kind of slowly, keep with a focus and feeling that what's happening when we do this. Breathing in, lifting the knee high, breathing out, bringing the foot down to the floor. Breathing in and out through the nostrils. One more each side. Good. And let's sweep out now. So, breath. Bringing some clarity in. Breathing in and then out through the mouth. Good. Let the arms swing. Nice and swingy. Breathing in. Sweep it out. Yeah, it's like the wind blowing out all the cobwebs. Creating our own wind. Yeah, let's do one more of those. Sweep out. Empty out. And then we'll just take the hands in front and behind, bringing some clarity with this. Clapping of the hands and also openness in the shoulder, drawing a circle around us again. Good. Take the feet a bit further apart. We need to do some twists here. So we're just going to keep the knees bent and twist on our center. Let the arms be really heavy. Feel the space around you. Bend into the knees. Maybe go a little bit deeper. Breathe in and out through the nostrils. Come up onto the toes. You look right behind you. Good. Breathe. Feel the space. Loosen. Free yourself up. Good. And come to a stillness. Okay. And we're going to come into a little palm tree. Again, looking at these sides. That's very important, these sides of the body. So we're going to, this time, we're going to come, put the feet a bit wider as the shoulders. And we're going to bring the palms together above the head. And we're going to make this kind of palm tree. So slightly different. Breathing in, extend up. Breathing out, leaning over to your left. The arms are either side of your head, on your ears. Breathing in and breathing out. Going to the right. Breathing in, keep extending up. The fingertips are going to the ceiling. And breathing out. So we're getting longer each time, pushing into the foot that you're leaning towards. Breathing in and breathing out. And come up to finish. Inhale, turn the hands, and exhaling, bringing the hands down. So we've got a bit of length from the sides. Ready for a triangle. Trikonasana. Come to the front of the mat. Bring the hands together. Feet hip to the apart. Lift the toes. Place them down. Lift the heels. Place them down. Yeah. Lift the chest towards the hands there. Breathing in. Put the weight onto the left foot. Step back with the right. Let's find our feet firmly planted. Breathing in. Lift the arms up. Breathing out. Bring the arms down to shoulder height. Breathing in. Open the chest. Yeah, heart smiles, breathing out, reaching over to your left and down. Making that contact with the leg and reaching up away from it with the right hand. So we have our focus. There's many points of focus here. We've got the feet, we're going to just wiggle the toes there. They're really connected with the ground. Feeling that sense of rootedness. Also the knees are nice and soft, so have a little bit of a spring with them to make sure you remind them not to lock up. Pressing against that lower leg, opening the chest. Chest is, or heart is flying upwards towards the right fingers, and you're looking towards those right fingers and keeping the neck in line with the spine. Strong right hip. This is a pivotal point as well. It's a focal point. Long in the right side. Shoulders down away from the ears. Neck is long. Yeah, everything is lively, alive, steady, stable. Use the inhale to come up. Exhale, lower the arms down. Bend into that right knee and bring it back to the front of the mat. Take a moment to shift the weight onto the right, step back with the left. Keep your feet stable, evenly weighted. Breathing in, lift the arms up, lift the chest.
Lengthen through the body, breathing out, bring the arms down to shoulder height, breathing in. Big smile across your heart, breathing out, reaching over to your right and down. Press against the lower leg there, open the chest, drop the shoulders down away from the ears, soft knees, wiggle the toes, feel the ground. We're really focusing on this body, on our full expression, on spaciousness, connecting the body with the breath, feeling our energy, noticing where the energy is flowing, noticing where it is blocked, noticing where there is resistance. And we're just noticing, being aware, encouraging the energy to move. Use the inhale to come up. And exhaling, lower the arms down, bending into the left knee, and bringing ourselves back to the front of the mat. Take a moment there. We're going to come into warrior two. So a big step back, backwards with the right foot, weight on the left. Big step. Go a little bit further if you've got a bit more space there, go a little bit wider. Now get the hips level, get the weight even between the feet, really focus on that pushing into the ground almost without gripping. Use the inhale to lift the arms up, lift the chest. Breathing out, bring the arms down to shoulder height. Breathing in, expand the chest but drop the shoulders down. Breathing out, bending into that left knee. Left knee is in line with the toes. So we're pushing into that back foot. Really think about expanding, looking down the left arm. This is a focus where the eyes are focusing into the future, into infinity. The body is right here and now, and the mind extending back with the right hand, extending forward with the left. So we have this evenness, and the feet are even, the weight there. Making sure the knee is nice and open there, so you can see the big toe on the inside of that knee. Right buttock is really active. Use the inhale to come up. Exhale, lower the arms down. Again, bending into the right knee and bring yourself back to the front of the mat. Good. Shift the weight onto the right foot, step back with the left. Big step. Now you make it bigger if you want to, shuffle it back. Get the weight even between the feet. Keep the hips level. Point the tailbone down, strong belly. Breathing in, lift the chest. Lift those ribs. Breathing out, bring the arms down to shoulder height. Breathing in, expand the chest, but drop the shoulders down. And breathing out, bending into the right knee. Making sure that it's hovering above the ankle, no further. And to help to anchor, we push into the back foot. Outside of this left leg is strong, stable, grounded. So you feel your thighs working. They're working, they're lively, they're enlivened. Your power in your legs. Lifting the chest, long in the body. Breathe. Feel everything is expanding away from the center. Crown of the head lifting up to the skies. And use the inhale to come up. Exhale, lower the arms down, bending into the left knee, and bring yourself back to the front of the mat. Take a moment there. Let's come into a little restoration. So we're going to have the feet quite wide. Soften the knees, bring the chin to the chest. We're going to go into a wide leg ragdoll. Let the arms be heavy. Feel the weight of the head. Knees are bending and just hanging. Like everything is just emptying into the earth. Empty yourself into the earth. Let yourself hang. Let the arms hang onto the ground. Let the head hang. Breathe in through the nostrils. Release. Encourage the emptying by breathing out, sighing out. Empty all the breath out. Let the weight of the shoulders hang. So we're just giving some space to the whole spine there. Now slowly unfurl, uncurl, leaving the arms heavy, leaving the head heavy, breathing in and out the whole time. Knees are bent the whole time till you come to standing. The hips come forward, the belly, the chest, the head, and the shoulders lift and roll back. Good. And we're just going to turn the feet out at about 45 degrees, around about. We're going to come into this windmill, so we're going to get our middle
section a little bit more revived. So we're going to turn the body towards that left toes where they're facing. Inhale, and then exhaling, coming down over that leg, soften the knee. If you can reach the ground, just sweep the fingers across the ground, otherwise across the space. As breathing out, the inhale lifts you up. And you look and watch where the fingers are going, and breathing out. We're going into a windmill, breathing out as you come down. The out breath, the inhale to lift you up. Exhale. Exhaling across the ground, inhale. So go in time with your breath. You might need to be a bit faster, but really keep that extension, the arms extending forwards. Wherever you're reaching this circle, you're kind of reaching to the edges of the circle that you're making here. Another big circle we've got here. Keep the knees nice and soft. So we're not creating any tension there. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's go one more time around this way, and then we'll go the other way. Breathing out. Breathing out. Breathing in. Reach up centrally, breathing out. Let's just take a moment before we change sides. Find our breath. Now turn the body to look at the right toes, the direction they're going. Inhale. Look up, extend up, breathing out, extending towards your fingers. Soften that right knee, bringing them to the ground or the space. Inhaling. We're reaching towards our edges of resistance. Breathing in, reaching up, tying the body slightly, breathing out. Strong belly here is required to support the back. So it's very integrated. We're really keeping our body aligned with the breath. Also noticing and keeping some of the focus on the fingertips, this big circle we're drawing. Good, breathing out. Let's go one more time around. So breathing in, make it really big and expressive whilst keeping that center strong, the belly strong. Breathing out. And inhaling to the top, exhaling, bringing the arms down. So everything should be very lively and stirred up now. Okay, bring the feet together however you want to. And we'll have a little bit of a shake up now, just to reset, shake up all the atoms. So feet are about hips width apart, parallel. And we start just by kind of shaking the knees, you can see here. And then the hips come into this, and then the shoulders come into it, make a sound, breathing in. Ah. Just let the winds blow through your body, breathing in. Ah. Reconfigure, beautiful. Balance. So, standing nice and tall. And we're going to come into the heron balance. So, put the weight onto the left foot, ready to lift the right foot off the ground. Breathing in, lift the right knee high, lift the hands high. Breathing out, bringing that right foot to the ground and the arms down. So again, fantastic for focusing, balance. All the balances are great for that. Breathing in and breathing out. And if you have an intention at the moment, intention or something you want to prioritize in your life, something that feels like it's really at the forefront, maybe something that's quite challenging. This is the focus and clarity we want to bring to our intentions, our desires, our priorities in life, everything that we are wanting to encourage in ourselves, in our way of being, in our practice, in our minds, particularly. This is where we live, in our minds. So bringing this focus, and we can't actually choose when we're balancing. We actually really, it brings us into a very clear focus. Let's see if we can just bring this extension in. So breathing in, and as the arms come down on the out breath, we're going to push that foot out. This will add a bit of clarity. Breathing in, lift the knee high, lift the hands high, and breathing out, low down. If you don't want to do the extension, you can just stay with the original. I think it's kind of nice to challenge ourselves. Breathing in and breathing out. Push the heel out. Breathing in, lift the knee high, breathing out, low down. Of course, you can do the same thing, holding on to furniture, so you can continue. Or a wall. Yeah, you can do the same thing. And it's still going to be good as long as you're not leaning onto that, you're kind of using it as a support. Just continuing. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. We'll do one more each side because I think this is so good for focus and the physical balance, the balance of the mind and the balance of the body. The more we can become balanced in either, it kind of feeds into the other. So if you become more balanced in your body, it will come into your mind, that balance. One more, breathing in, breathing out, push that heel out, make that strong leg, breathing in, lift the knee high, lift the hands high, breathing out slowly as we can, we're coming down, and enjoying that moment when the left foot meets and the right foot both on the ground, feeling that sense of stability. Okay. I'm going to come down a little squat now, just to bring a bit of relief into those hips. Nice squat there, let the body hang forwards, let the head hang forwards. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Lift the head. Don't forget, if your heels aren't on the ground, put something underneath them. Otherwise, it just feels very precarious. We don't really want that. We might blow over in the winds. Bring the hands together. Lift the chest towards the hands. So we're really taking the weight forwards. And if we can, open the knees, opening up the hips a little bit, and even pressing the elbows into the insides of the knees there onto the thighs, wherever we're reaching. And if you feel like you're falling backwards here, again, just put something underneath the heels so the weight can come forwards a little bit. So really strong in the back, really feel that your spine is engaged. Also the neck is obviously involved in that spine, pressing the hands together strongly. And then release. Bring the hands to the ground, coming into a ragdoll briefly. Knees bent, don't forget. Protect your back, protect your beautiful back. Slowly, the sun rises. Keep the knees bent, slowly unfurl, come to standing, keep breathing in and out, keep everything nice and even. And let's come into a little bit of a counter. So give the back a little rub here. Yeah, why not? Yeah, good. So we bring the elbows close together, we drop the shoulders down, we bend the knees, we take the hips forward. So we're just going to come into this lovely front opening again, opening the front of the body. Taking the shoulders back, bringing the elbows together. Yeah, opening the chest. Breathe. Use the inhale to come back up. It's just a short one there. And release. We're going to just release that a little bit more. Again, loosening with the Tai Chi twist. So feet a bit wider, knees bent. And we're just going to loosen it all up again. Letting the arms be really heavy. Breathe. Lovely kind of breather. Feel the space, feel your freedom. Good. And slowly come to a stop. Let's get a bit of energy into the legs. We're going to come into a chair. So lift the arms up, bring them in line with the body, extending the fingers up to the ceiling, a space between the hands. And then as you breathe out, immediately strengthen the belly before you even sit back. Keep the thighs even and strong. Keep the arms in line with your back from this fingertip to the base here. It's a nice straight line. And also the neck. So you're looking down at the ground there. Back of the neck is long. Strong belly, strong back. Keep breathing in and out. Strong legs. Feel your feet on the ground. Really stable and strong. Breathe. Use the inhale to come up. Exhale, lower the arms down. Good. It's a good one for focusing the energies. I'm going to try that again. Let's see how this goes. Breathing in, reach the arms up, breathing out, sit back, strong belly. How does it feel the second time? Does it feel, do you feel stronger? Oh, do you feel like, oh no, not again? But then also know that when you come up on the inhale, just feel that lovely release, breathing out, lower the arms down. So just take a moment here, lift the shoulders up, breathing in. Release out through the mouth. Just reminding the shoulders to drop. Again, let's try that again. Breathing in. And drop the shoulders down. Again, one more time. Breathing in. And out through the mouth. Good. Little moment now of gratitude. Bring the feet, hips width apart. parallel with the feet. Lift the toes, place them down. Lift the heels, place them down. So getting that centeredness, soft knees. Feel the weight in both feet, nice and even. Bring the hands together in front of the heart, opening the chest, lifting the heart, dropping the shoulders down. Strong belly, strong back. Everything is active, but not rigid at all. Back of the neck long. Breathe in. Feel that heart, expand it. Breathing out, pointing the fingers down to the ground. Inhaling, lifting the arms up, expanding them out to the sides, opening, looking up at the hands. Bring the hands together and bring them down through that center. So this is a great practice for bringing clarity and focus. Inhale, keeping and sustaining our focus and breathing out. Maybe if you have an intention here in your life at the moment, or something you want to focus on, something you want to manifest more in your life, bring that into your focus. Bring that, if it's words or if it's an image, something you want to encourage in yourself. And if nothing comes to mind, then just bring your focus into your heart center, and we're just expanding our capacity to receive and give love. Yeah. There's not really much, not much else worth doing as much as that. Let's go. Yeah. Good. Allow yourself to enjoy that. Let's do one more round and really, yeah, let the heart smile. Let your face smile. Let your eyes smile. Breathing in, looking up at those hands and bringing them down into the center, letting them land there. Closing the eyes softly for a couple of seconds, just feeling your breath and bringing your focus of attention, like looking into your interior, into your heart. What do you see there? How does your heart look and feel? How would you describe it to yourself? Notice. And breathe into it and breathe out and dropping the hands down. So we're going to come down to the ground. One more squat, and then there won't be any more squats. So breathing in, bring the hands forward, feet to hips width apart, lift the toes, place them down. Breathing out at your own speed, breathing in and out the whole time. Keep the thighs steady, strong belly all the time, keeping your focus, noticing how you feel until you come to the ground. Bring your bottom to the ground, extend your legs forwards, bounce the knees up and down. Bring the legs together. Take a little bit of flesh back, or just creep, walk the bottom forwards just to get a bit more space there. Toes towards the ceiling. Breathing in, extend the arms up. Look up at the fingers there, and then taking the chest forward. Again, the middle is wanting to come towards the toes. The arms are just following. The arms are just following the chest. Feel this connection, this line of energy between the heart and the toes there, the big toes. Toes, just giving them a little wiggle. Breathing in, just coming away a little bit, taking the shoulders back and down. And again, the heart is proud. It's coming forwards, towards the feet. Good. You can have your hands on your legs if that's better, or have them on the ground. Have them with the first two fingers can hook around the big toes. You can reach them comfortably, or around the feet comfortably. Breathe. Let's just stay here a little longer. Close your eyes. Focus. Focus. Keep your focus. Maintain that focus. Notice what the mind is wanting. Yeah, just notice where it's trying to catch you, hook you. Oh, there you are, mind. Yeah, you're putting some tempting little baubles in front of me. Good. Good. And now as you inhale, going to reach up, exhale, lower the arms down, bring the hands behind you, and either come into a hip lift and hold, or a tabletop and hold, or keeping the bottom on the ground but opening the chest. So you're taking that lovely openness, whichever position you choose, it's really opening the chest and the front of the body. Breathe. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. One more breath in and lower down. Good.
And we're going to slowly lay the body down here. Now taking the body down slowly, breathing in and out the whole time. Breathing in and out. Focus is on the tension between the fingers reaching towards the toes, but no tension in your breath. It's just flowing and moving. So we can sustain this because the breath is soft. And then we let ourselves roll down, lay down completely, let go for a second. Breathing in. Deep breath in. Long sigh out. Just land. Good. And then we're going to bend the knees and hug the knees. And have a little rock side to side. Let's get the legs a bit more released and also come into a twist. So we're going to keep hold of the left knee, but extend the right leg out on the ground. Put the right hand lower down on that shin, maybe down to the ankle. The left hand just around the front of the knee. Breathing in. Maybe let the knee come away from the body. Breathing out, drawing that leg into the body. Squeeze the breath out. And again, breathing in. And breathing out, squeeze that leg in. Maybe give it a little rock side to side as well, just to give a bit of attention in the hip. So we're just rocking it side to side. As long as you've got one hand on there at least, but supporting, maybe that you want to just keep one hand. Maybe you want to just move just the knee. See how that feels, side to side. Just notice that energy in your hip, how that really frees it up. Good. And then bring it back to the center and then extend the left heel up to the ceiling. If it feels too strong, you can just have a volume control, turn it down by putting the right foot on the ground and bending the right knee. Take the hands behind the left thigh, push that heel to the ceiling. So we're extending the back of the left thigh. If you want to, you can reach easily. You can take hold behind the calf. Only if that's appropriate for you. You don't need to do that. More important is that you are releasing the tension. So if you're already creating tension by holding on here, then that's kind of, defeating ourselves or, tricking ourselves. So draw the toes towards you, breathe, and just allow the back of that leg to expand with your breath, with your focus of attention, and by taking some time. Now bend the knee, draw it in once more. If your right knee is bent, straighten that leg out. Put the right hand on the left knee. Breathe in, breathing out, take that knee right over the body. We're going to come into quite a strong twist, but it's a beautiful release. Let the right hand rest on the outside of that knee or thigh and extend the left arm out for left. As you extend it, take your eyes to look down the left arm. And then if you wish, you can just close your eyes. So just feel into this beautiful twist. Twist is coming from the crown, the center of the head, right down to the base of the spine. Just let that happen. Allow that twist to evolve and expand, and your body to soften and relax. Breathing in and breathing out. Extending the out breath. Finding your focus within the chaos of the windy weather. Find that eye of the storm, if you like, that center. So it's stillness in the center of the storm or in the center of the chaos. There is stillness. Use the inhale to lift your knee to center. And just give that knee another little hug there. Place the sole of the foot on the ground, slide the foot away. Have a little moment, notice the difference, and then bend that right knee. Left leg out straight. Take the right hand in front around the right knee and take the left hand lower down on the shin, maybe down to the ankle. Breathe in, take the knee away, breathing out, draw the knee into the body as if it's coming right up into the armpit. Inhale, expand the breath. Exhale, empty out. Good. Just enjoying this engagement with the body, this focus on our practice. Good. And then again, we're just going to give a bit more space to the hip, rocking slowly as you can. the leg back and forth, or you might want to just move the knee back and forth if you want to do that. Or maybe you want to take the leg right out to the side. Just enjoy whatever movements feel good. It's freestyle. Just opening up that hip. Sometimes it's nice just kind of do these little arcs with the knee. That feels good. Circles with the knee. Then bring it to center again. Extend that right heel up to the ceiling. Again, you can change the volume by putting the left foot on the ground, but if you're okay with both legs outstretched, that's fine. Take the hold behind the right thigh. Push the right heel up to the ceiling. We're going to just give some space to the right thigh. Good. Breathe. Encourage that out breath to completely go to its very end of the out breath, where the body wants to release. Keep extending the out breath, going into a more softened, relaxed state. Now we're going to release that, bending into the right knee. If your left knee is bent, slide that left leg away. I'm going to come into a twist. Left hand onto the right knee, right hand out to the right. Breathing in. As you breathe out, take the knee right over the body. Let the arm rest on the outside of the thigh. And looking down that right arm. And breathe. Give your body a time and space to release. Releasing tension in the spine. Kind of reviving the spine through twisting. Close your eyes. Focus on your center and this beautiful twist growing up right to the crown. Breathe. Imagine you're filling the spine with air. As you breathe out, you're emptying it out, creating more space internally. Good. Now use the inhale to come back to center. Hug that knee a little bit. And then placing the sole of the foot on the ground, slide the legs away. Notice how that feels now. Maybe give the body a little rub there, to rub the front of the hips there. And then breathing in, extend the arms up, give yourself a full extension. Point the toes. Oh, enjoy how that feels, being fully supported on the ground. Breathing in, point the toes, breathing out, push the heels away. So we're extending the front and the back of the legs. Where do you feel that on your legs? Pointing the toes, I can feel the front of my ankles a lot. Maybe you're feeling it in the knees and the thighs. Push the heels away a lot, draw the toes. Feel my calves, back to the thighs a little bit, into my back. With the breath, breathing in, breathing out. Let the arms rest on the ground. Okay, yeah. But nice and relaxed. The arms are with a bend and the elbow has a bend in them. And put the feet on the floor so we really have a nice, lovely, easy foundation, lying in semi-supine. And let the knees fall together. Nice and easy. Just find an easy position where your arms are relaxed, but the chest is encouraged to be a bit more open and the back is fully engaged. Chin is slightly tucked in. Breathe in to the chest, breathing out, bringing the arms up, but softly, and then letting them land anywhere on the body, just maybe on the hips or on the belly. And the inhale, so it's really soft, small movement, inhale, but we can still feel that in the chest, breathing in and breathing out. You might even feel your back lift off the ground a tiny bit with that inhale and then land on the exhale, so it's really earthed and embodied. And it's light, and maybe you feel your back lift off the ground slightly as the chest opens, the arms come back, inhaling and exhaling, returning to the ground. So we're increasing our capacity to relax, but also to receive. It's kind of giving and receiving, inhaling and exhaling, giving our body to the earth. Let's see, breathing in one more time. And breathing out slowly. See how slowly we can do this movement, returning to the body. Yeah. And you can either let your body just rest here, exactly where it is, with the hands on the body, lying in semi-supine, or if you feel like you want to, just let the legs straighten out, feet pull out to the side, arms away from the body. Breathe in through the nostrils. Out for the mouth. And we're in Shavasana. For a short moment here of relaxation, of repose. A couple of minutes to rest, and feel the impact of our efforts. So we feel, as we're lying here, close the eyes, we're feeling the impact of our practice. So taking your attention, taking that focus around the body inside, like a little detective, looking around, seeing, oh, how do my feet feel, soles of the feet, toes? How does my ankles and calves and shins feel? How do my knees feel? Backs of the knees, my thighs and the backs of the thighs. How do these feel? Bring our attention and focus into the hips and the lower back, and into the belly, into the abdomen, into the groin, into the torso, feeling the back, the whole of the back on the ground, and feeling the spine or column. Just really experiencing this body as it is right now, and feeling that it's softening and relaxing into the ground. There's nothing we have to do to it. We just have to release. And we feel the shoulder blades softening and expanding out into the ground, and we feel the chest softening. Feel the whole body is just softening and melting into the earth, becoming aware of the body, becoming aware of relaxation and release. Feeling the arms long and heavy on the ground, fingers unfurling, the weight of the fingers on the ground, the weight of the fingertips on the ground even. Feel the shoulders relax, and collarbone and the front of the throat is softening. Feeling that space there in the throat and in the neck, relaxed, long neck, and the chin, and the mouth and the lips and the tongue, the cheeks, and the nose, and the ears, and where the ears meet the face, the skin, the face, and the eyes, and the space behind the eyes, and the eyelids, and the forehead, and the eyebrows, and the center between the eyebrows, looking inwards, and the skull, and the top of the head, the sides of the head, the back of the head relaxing, brain relaxing and softening. Everything relaxed, whole body relaxed, whole body relaxed. Let go of everything. And then we come back to our day, back to the present moment, slowly moving the hands and feet, arms and legs, whatever way feels easiest, most natural. Just stretch your body, breathe in a little deeper, maybe roll onto your side, hug the knees. Yeah. And just feel the impact of your efforts. Notice the impact of your efforts. How your mind feels now. Is there more space for you? And come to seated and rub arms, and legs, and back, and chest, and face, and head. Just feeling your surfaces, looking outside the surfaces, taking your focus out. Bring the hands together, making some fire between the hands, and bringing them into the heart center. Yeah, holding the heart. Let's hold our hearts
And we hold our hearts together. One heart, one love. And in this space, we bring to mind our intention, our sankalpa. What is most important to us right now? What's our priority? Say those words with real feeling and with a smile, with joy. Good. Namaste. So much love. Thank you so much.